It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
So, we were just having a discussion about hair salons and nail salons giving away beer and wine. They do that in boutiques too sometimes. They'll offer you a glass of wine in a boutique, Alexis.
Yeah, I've been to a few that do that.
I wonder why they don't do that like at, for the guys that go into Academy Sporting Goods or something.
Just throw you a beer.
You want a beer?
You want a little beer while you're in there? Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. When I got my hair cut at that fancy barbershop,
Yeah.
they had hot girls serving drinks, whiskey drinks.
Really?
Free?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
But it was 11. I was like, I'm not about to have a damn whiskey neat at 11.
Why not? You're rolling by yourself.
I don't do that.
That's the one where you over tipped the girl and you couldn't go back because you had tipped her so much. So that was a full barber shop. Then no female clients hardly.
No, none. It was like barbershop, massage place, and like bar.
Was it a chain one?
Huh?
Was it a chain place?
I don't know. It might be.
A massage room where you can go get a full, from a massage therapist.
It was a massage room with damn bars on the ceiling. I asked what that's for, and it's so she can hang on, and she's like walking on your back. What? They had like scaffolding.
They let you
above
go
the-
see all of that?
Yeah, she gave me a full tour. and stuff.
Because I know you didn't go do that.
No, I couldn't give a shit, but she was interested. So I was like, I'll keep her talking. Yeah, tell me about this. I'm like,
It's very guys in their sophisticated, big city.
yeah, very city, younger guys, like beard oils and shit, stupid stuff.
How did you end up going there?
Because I.
Is that one of those places your brother gave you a gift certificate for a shave or something?
I don't know how it was close to my apartment at the time. It was in the city, and yeah, I had to like book it out. Like you book the girl you want, and I was like, this is pretty cute. And I think she was like a co-owner or something, so I booked it out for like 2 weeks. I don't remember how I found that place or anything.
But you could go online and pick whichever one you wanted. They had pictures of them
And
up
they're
there.
hot.
Yeah.
All the girls are hot. And they had like one guy that had like the super manicured beard. I was like, who's picking his ass? Like if you got 5 like banging chicks to, choose from, why would you pick the guy that looks,
Well, maybe you like guys.
Yeah, oh yeah, I guess so, yeah. Mm-hmm. You could do that. Whatever floats your boat. But I mean, he's not like, hunky, who you would think would be attracting the gay guys.
I always have wanted a professional shave, like at a barber shop or something like that. But I don't think I could take the hot towel. I don't think I could handle that. It's just steaming hot.
Yeah, they even asked when they did the hot towel when they were like, she was like washing my hair or something. She's like, and what scent would you like me to put in? We have lavender, we have cinnamon, we have tobacco infused. I'm like, oh, I don't care. I'm
In
like,
your hair?
No, like on the towel that they put on your face while they're doing it. And she got like her boobs up in my face. And I was like, what?
I want mine to be boob scented.
Yeah. Yeah, and don't cover my eyes. I'm trying, that's the best part about getting your hair washed at one of those nice places. They put their, their chest in your face. That's part of the experience to me. Like, that's why it's worth the money.
Have you ever had that, Ace, professional shave?
No, never have. But I know anytime I've gone to do like a massage or a pedicure, whatever, they use the hot towels or whatever.
Yeah.
I've never said and will never say, that's too hot. But it's been so damn hot before that it feels like I'm going to explode on fire. But I just sit there and just grip my teeth like, God, it's too hot? Nope, it's good. It's fine. I just refused. I don't know what it is. I just refuse to tell them that's too hot.
Before I started shaving my head, whenever I would go to the salon, I would have them, when they washed my hair, pretty much use cold water. Like just mix a little bit of hot water in with it so it's luke at best. Mm-hmm. I don't want all that hot water. women can take hot water better than
Yes.
way more than men can.
Get out of the shower and their entire the tub and their entire body be covered, and you know exactly where the water stopped because they're just covered in red. Their whole
Yeah.
body is red.
I come out of the shower and there's like steam coming off of like my limbs. That's how hot it is.
I don't. This is the weirdest
crazy.
thing to me. Yeah.
Melt my skin off.
I use really, really hot water as well.
Of course you do, sister.
Which I'm surprised because you're
Why?
always so hot.
I don't know. It helps me. I feel cleaner when I use really, really hot water.
So I can take hot water more on my body than I can on my head. Like if I stick my head under hot water, I just can't. I can't do it. But Rob, have you ever had a professional shave at the barbershop?
No.
And I think you got, if you're using a straight razor, which is what a lot of them do, I think you have to have a license for
You
that,
do.
don't
Yes.
Yeah, you have to have a special license. Even if you're going to shave somebody's neck, like if you do at a salon, if you're not a certified barber, you have to have a guard on that straight razor just to shave somebody's neck. But if you have a cosmetology degree and a barber certification, you can whip that thing around, do whatever you want.
you? Yeah. There's a place in Uptown that specializes in the it's not the art of shaving, but it's similar to that, and I think it's a chain. But that's what they do. They do the straight razor.
But I don't understand, and I never understood this, with how expensive a professional shave is now. Because it used to be you just go to the barber shop, get a haircut, get a shave, and that's going to be $6 or whatever it is. So you're ready for the weekend, or you're ready for your big night out, or because if you're paying so much for something that is going to be gone when you wake up in the morning, so it's pretty much the results are gone.
Yeah.
You spend all that money just to get one shave, and then 24 hours later, you need to be shaved again. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. I don't know why you would pay all that money for that.
Are there any longer lasting effects from a shave such as that? Does it soften your skin with the towel and all that, so it makes it easier for you to shave the next day, the day after, the day after that, or whatever?
I don't know. You know me though. I'm all about the cosmetics, Ace.
Yeah.
Of whatever the situation is.
Place I was getting my hair cut, but I didn't get that. So I look like a fat little kid. No facial hair.
Yeah, I don't know if I would like that. Somebody up in my face with a straight razor
Yeah.
like that.
It's intimidating looking.
You know, they say they practice that on balloons. They used to practice.
really?
Yeah, they would put shaving cream on a balloon and shave it, and if it didn't pop the balloon, then they were doing it right.
I never thought about that. It's kind of a good idea.
It could be a lie. I don't know, but that was a long time ago. Said that's what they used to do to practice.
Yeah.
And should women be called barbers? Shouldn't they be called barberettes?
I don't know.
I think it's barbers, just like everybody's called an actor now.
That's not right either.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what they called them.
Yeah, it's supposed to be actor and actress.
Man.
But for some reason, the feminists must have thought actor sounded more prestigious and they wanted a piece of that. So that's why they had to be called actors. They're always trying to be like men. That's the only way women have found to better themselves, or they think has bettered themselves, is by trying to be like men.
Boom.
You know,
Dropped a little nugget on you right there.
call me an actor, don't call me an actress. Call me a barber, don't call me a barberess. Or a barberette.
I like Barbara.
What is the thought process there? Because if you just separate out, like say you're an actor or an actress, it's just denoting whether you're male or female. Why is it bad to be an actress, but it's not bad to be an actor? Or is it more that there should just be one universal title because everyone is acting?
They're just crazy.
Oh.
Same. You can't. They probably thought waiter sounded better than waitress, and they felt like they were marginalized. So then everybody's got to be called a server now.
You know what? Same with stewardess.
Yep.
What are they now?
Flight attendant.
Flight
Oh,
attendants.
flight attendant, right?
Is that because there are more men doing it now?
No,
Man.
it's because the stewardesses felt like that title didn't really give them enough, didn't sound prestigious enough.
Well, I've been trying to.
So flight attendant does, just like, mail carrier, firefighter, instead of mailman, fireman.
I've been trying to tell Cade, he's 20, he'll be 21 in September. Like, dude, you need to check into being a flight attendant for a while. I said, what a cool job. I mean, fly all over the country.
The world.
You fly all over the world all the time. You get to see the world. You get to hang out with, attractive people all the time.
Daddy could fly free.
Daddy could fly for $25, whatever it is. I mean, come on.
Son, hook daddy up, please.
Yeah. Hey, man, I want to come see you at work. The next time you're going to work.
Wasn't your sister going to do that at one time?
Yeah. And applied and got accepted and then didn't go for some reason. I don't know what happened. I think she ended up deciding to teach and went back to school to get her teaching degree.
When she was with the other guy that she was engaged to?
Yeah, it was then. It was before. I think it was before Odell.
Hey, sometimes the cards tell you what to do, and it just told her not to do it.
Yeah. Would she be tarot reading now? Had she become a flight attendant?
That's right. Probably not.
She might already be close to getting retirement for being a flight attendant. How long ago was that?
Well, that would have been over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Because they've been married about 20 years.
If she just hadn't have exited. I mean, she did.
Yeah.
If she could have just gotten on the plane and secured her safety belt, she'd be toward retirement right now.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's a lot involved in that job.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of things that.
But what?
I didn't say but.
Oh, you sound like you're about to. I know there's a lot involved, but that shit's easy. I'm sure of it.
It doesn't seem like the hardest job in the world. That's all
I
I'm
knew
saying.
you were going to say it.
No, it doesn't. It really. I mean, I'm not saying it's an easy job. I'm just saying it doesn't seem like it's the hardest job in the world. Although the downside is dealing with people.
That is a
to me,
very hard
that's
thing.
the difficult part. Is just now, especially today, somebody's always got to be, as my dad would say, jacking their jaw on the plane, and and it's not their fault. That's the thing. People complain about the rules. Well, they don't make the rules. They're just doing their thing.
But I think that, that old saying, people make fun of lawyers until you need one. I think that the importance of what flight attendants do is really thrust upon people when an emergency happens.
Sure, absolutely.
They're like, okay,
You're right.
now I see what you're here for,
Yeah.
and thank you. That kind of thing.
Yeah, the plane door comes open. Was it a plane? Did y'all see that the other day? That somebody opened the emergency door on the plane, and those people were just had to fly like that. They just had to until they could get the plane on the ground. You just had to sit there by the door, seat belted in, praying the whole row of seats didn't get sucked at. That's crazy. But yeah, then you're right. It's the preparation in case of an emergency that they have to be ready for, and that's the main part of their training.
You just get on there hoping that all they got to do is hand out drinks every flight.
Yeah. That would be difficult. You're just dealing with people like that all the time.
Oh yeah, I could.
All day, every day, they deal with just crappy people.
Slapping your ass and goosing you and stuff.
No, I meant more just people complaining and everything.
And then you see people on flights, and you know that they've already announced what the rule is, and you're like, this person knows what the rule is before they even got on here. And they had to make an announcement about the rule, and then they're still breaking the rule. Like if they're not turning their phone off, or they don't have their seat belts on, their tray tables. I mean, all of that kind of stuff where it just makes the flight attendant have to come up and walk over to them and go, sir, can you put your seat back up and turn your phone off, whatever, stow this or whatnot. Already announced it 3 times.
And I get it. Sometimes people may lean their seat back a little bit, and they don't. And you kind of forget to even lean back a little bit. And they come along and say, hey, would you pull your seat all the way up? But then you're going to go, well, why do I have to do that? What's the Let's land the plane. That's the rule.
When the plane lands, Google it.
Right. There you go. With a plane like that, it's a good answer. When the plane lands, Google it.
when you get back home.
Neogenics presents the Extra Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show. Click on acetj.com/neogenics. More extra funny next. It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. More of the Extra Funny Podcast in 3 minutes.
You hear it? Now see it. Watch Riggins' facial reactions, Alexis's banter with TJ, Ace's pearly white complexion in all its glory. On your phone, on your smart TV, this is Ace TJ TV.
Whoa! This is the all-new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla from Papa John's. Bold Doritos Cool Ranch flavors with our signature flatbread-style sandwich for the zestiest flavor mashup ever. Only at Papa John's.
When it comes to making memories this summer, whether it's with your family, your friends, your significant other, there is one place where you can do it all. And that place is Gaston County. Go to acetj.com/Gaston. That's acetj.com/Gaston to find out about all the incredible stuff that you can do this summer in Gaston County. Hiking, biking, swimming, shopping, great places to stay, and things like the Ridgeline Craft Beverage Trail. Gaston County offers a lot of different and unique opportunities for you to make some incredible memories over the summer. And many of them are outdoors. This is a special time of the year, not too hot, just right for zip lines or hiking, biking, getting out on the trails. Makes no difference. They've got it all. Whether you're a novice or you're experienced in whatever you want to do, Gaston County has something special for you. Go to acetj.com/Gaston and find out all about the incredible things to do this summer in Gaston County. That's acetj.com/Gaston to find out what's happening in Gaston County.
Putting the X in extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
Katie, the latest and greatest sofas and sectionals at Sweet Dreams are so bootylicious.
Wait a second. Did you seriously just say bootylicious?
Yep, that's right. It's our duty to please your booty.
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, your bottom is our top priority. That's why we only carry the most comfortable furniture from only the best brands. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a bootylicious deal to me.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet.
More than just a little funny. This is Extra Funny. This is the Ace and TJ Show's Extra Funny Podcast.
There was one I saw the other day. Guy was in it looked like a jewelry store, and he walked over and was looking, and suddenly he's talking to a guy, and the guy walks away, and he breaks the glass and reaches in and grabs stuff. I don't know if he didn't notice, but what he didn't see was there was another guy that worked there. It looked like the counter went all the way around like in a U, and there was another guy on the other side behind him, and when he broke that glass, that guy came out from under there with a baseball bat, and so by the time he grabbed the stuff and turned to run for the door, the guy sprinting to the door and cuts him off with the bat and went to town. The guy, he saw him and just turned and took the first one like across the back of his shoulder, just bap, bap. It was awesome. Love watching criminals get beaten up.
So earlier on the regular old show, we were talking about toe wrestlers. If there's a professional toe wrestlers, I don't know, you call it league or whatever. It's championship toe wrestling. And that's where you put your feet in a little wooden thing, and then the referee comes and locks your big toes together, and then you wrestle trying to pin the other one like an arm wrestling thing. You're just using your toes. And we were talking about that being whether that's a sexy or non-sexy professional sport. And surprisingly, turned out to be thought of as not sexy.
Shockingly.
Mm-hmm. So, Alexis, what is the least sexy sport? Well, first of all, what would be the sexiest sport in your opinion?
The sexiest sport, probably like football or basketball.
Football?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you got your choice,
No,
football,
no. Actually, never mind. Soccer.
Soccer would
Yep.
be okay.
Yep.
Very lean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't see any. There are no heavy soccer players. They're all super lean,
they got
very
nice
well
butts.
toned, defined. Yeah.
So why did you come back and change it? Are you afraid that all of the anti-American foreigners that you hang out with would say you're going off with your head or something?
No, that's not it.
She called it soccer and not football.
Yeah. Well,
So-
she'll get a payback for that one later when she gets back to the barrio or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the least sexy?
Probably like bowling.
Bowling. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You
Bowling
never
or-
see like hot bowlers on that TV channel.
Is curling worse?
I don't know what curling looks like. So
That's the one where it's on the ice and they use the brooms to make something go faster.
well, if it's on ice, you have a little bit of an element of like
Yeah, 'cause they're
danger.
skating, aren't
Yeah,
they?
exactly. So
Yeah, and it's physically much more difficult than
That's
bowling.
true. That's true.
What about cornhole?
no, I think cornhole's cool.
Professional cornhole?
I would still say bowling is.
I mean, if you can hold a cold beer in one hand and play
Right.
the game with the other,
But those pros don't hold cold beers.
no, they're serious.
those
about
guys
it.
are.
Mm-hmm.
I would still say bowling is
Okay.
less cool than
Cornhole?
Yeah.
Darts?
Darts. Is that a sport?
Yeah.
No, I would still say bowling is still
Okay.
better or worse.
Yeah, bowling's a good answer. I mean,
Yeah.
there's never been a good looking bowler.
Again, then those like outfits they wear, like those shirts, they're so ugly.
I know. I don't ever understand. Oh, yeah, it's that bowling style shirt.
Yeah, like what?
Like, oh, he's got a cool bowling.
And even
style
now that
shirt.
they've added all of the color and everything to it, now that it's like who can be louder than the other guy when they bowl in their shirts and they're out. And now that's the full outfit. They'll go matching the whole like matching pants, almost like a jumpsuit kind of a thing.
Do you think she'd change her mind if she heard that guy that did the "Who do you think you are? I am."
You never seen that video?
So my wife would say baseball players
Are the
all time.
hottest?
Baseball players, yeah.
Yeah, they got nice butts too.
And she also likes golfers.
Ooh,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
they have nice
Did she-
outfits.
Has she
they-
given
they
you a
dress
name
well.
of a hot golfer?
No, she likes the way they dress.
Rory
yeah.
She likes to
McIlroy.
dress
Yeah.
the way golfers dress, but not when they wear those plaid pants and all that kind of stuff.
Who's the guy that was? It's like wears the very loud outfits.
They all kind of do now, but
The one that was like the original. He would wear orange a lot.
orange a lot.
Oh yeah, the
Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, him.
Okay, so bowling being the worst, not the worst, but the least sexy. What about competitive eating?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
they're
that's right.
they're considered to be professional
It's
sports.
disgusting.
Yeah.
That's the worst. If
That's
the
worse than
case.
bowling?
Yes, I'd rather take a person bowling than seeing like what's his name, eating all those hot dogs. Oh, that makes me want to throw up, and I could never see them in any other light. Like sweating with mouth stuffed to food.
But let's say that's your, because they're not all fat and slovenly and all of that. Because I think Joey Chestnut now has even gotten in shape, right? He's in better shape.
Yeah, I've seen him go up and down.
Yeah, but let's say there's a competitive eater who's on the in the top circuit, who's in great shape, good-looking guy, Alexis. If you were to start dating him, you would just have to make sure that you never went to any of the events or saw any of the stuff that he does to make all that money.
Yeah.
But you'd be cool with it as long as you didn't have to see any of that, see him in that light.
Yeah, and he wasn't like he was still in decent shape.
Yeah, he's in good shape. Some of them actually, like that Kobayashi, was the first one that came along that was that trained and kept in shape and all of that.
Look up Matt Stoney, Alexis.
If Jay were a competitive eater, he's cool, he dresses well. Just would that all be blown apart watching him shove 72 hot dogs into his gourd?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, that guy's okay. But still, ew, I can't with all the mouthful of food.
Like when you search for Matt Stoney, the second picture of him is him with looks like 7 hot dogs in his mouth.
So you mean to tell me that you would rather have a professional bowler as a sexy partner than a competitive eater?
I think so. I think I'm just going to say yes, sticking to that answer.
All right.
You're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't with that answer anyway.
Okay, so then now let's compare to other performing artists. So would you rather have a competitive eater? And we assume all of them are good looking in the little game. Would you rather have a competitive eater or a sword swallower? One of those type people.
Sword swallower. That's lit.
Okay, you like that kind of thing?
Yeah, I like that. Or like anybody that is going to be working at the Renaissance Festival,
I knew she was
I'm all
going to go
about
Renaissance
it.
Festival.
Okay, so I mean, I was thinking more along the lines of freak shows and things like that. Okay, so you'd rather have a sword swallower than a competitive eater.
Yeah, and he's a badass. He's like putting his life on the line every day.
Well, you think shoving 50 hot dogs in your mouth is not putting your life on the line?
Not in a sexy way.
I mean, that's one of the number one choking foods there are. Yeah. Hot dogs.
I know from experience.
God. It's the worst. I mean, you think like firefighter. Like he puts his life on the line. Is he a firefighter? No, he's a sword swallower at the Ren Fest.
He eats fire. He doesn't put out fire. He eats fire. He blows
Funnier
it out
than
of
your average podcast. This is the Extra Funny Podcast, presented by Neogenics. Find out more about Neogenics at acetj.com/Neogenics. More Extra Funny podcasts next. It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. More of the Extra Funny Podcast in 3 minutes.
You hear it? Now see it. Watch Riggins' facial reactions.
Alexa, turn on the universe.
On your phone, on your smart TV. This is Ace TJ TV.
Yes, it's spring and summer will be here soon. Everybody's outside having a good time. They're going to the pools and the beaches and all. And if that's not for you, only because you're feeling like you're not so confident in the way you look, or you're uncomfortable because you have extra weight on you at the moment, then you need our friends at Calitrin. You see, Calitrin is different. Calitrin is not a diet drug, and it's not going to increase your heart rate and make you feel like you're nervous and all of that. It is the top quality collagen, and we need collagen in our system, and we lose it over time. And Calitrin replaces that collagen. And, you know, it promotes fat loss and lean muscle, and it does it the healthy way. It helps you lose weight the healthy way, so it's not claiming to make you lose 30 pounds overnight. It doesn't do that. It's consistency. That's the key with Calitrin. And when you order 3 months supply, you're going to get 2 months free and $21 off. Go to acetj.com/weight loss and order Calitrin today.
Whoa! This is the all-new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla from Papa John's. Bold Doritos Cool Ranch flavors with our signature flatbread style sandwich for the zestiest flavor mashup ever. Only at Papa John's.
Ace TJ 5G is possible thanks to our friends from O'Connor Insurance Associates. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated, and they can help you get the most insurance for your money. All you have to do is head over to acetj.com/O'Connor.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions and tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina, along with spokesman Rob. So, Rob, tell the folks at home who should call right now.
Just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now. We're going to answer all of your questions, and we'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. You heard it, folks at home. Pick up the phone, call now.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt Centric South Park, a fantastic hotel in the beautiful South Park neighborhood in Charlotte. You'll find gourmet restaurants, specialty boutiques, lively breweries, and area landmarks all surrounding this incredible hotel. The Hyatt Centric South Park.
More than just a little funny. This is extra funny. This is the Ace and TJ Show's Extra Funny Podcast. This is the only time Ace and TJ are proud to be a little bit extra. It's the Extra Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
So, Riggins, what kind of sick are you now? You said you've been under the weather, which, by the way, we're always under the weather at all times. Did you know that?
That's true. Yeah. I got a stomach bug.
Oh, so it's not like last time you had a cold and things like that. So this is a stomach bug.
The stomach bug, yeah. Diarrhea and the works.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't have that vaccine.
Well, that's true. Yeah, so I did what my mom always did when we got sick, and I made the rice, and then I gave some of it to my dog because he's also got a stomach bug. So we split the rice and then added a little cream of chicken soup in it. Mm-hmm. That's what I had yesterday.
But I didn't think cream was something to eat when you got an upset stomach.
It's probably not.
It's the brat diet.
Yeah.
Bananas, rice, applesauce, toast.
Yeah. But, oh, how boring is that? Blech.
I know. It's terrible.
So, yeah, I actually, I'm feeling better today, but.
I wonder if somebody could lose weight on the brat diet. You just stayed on that for a while. You ate nothing but bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast.
I would absolutely think so.
Yeah, sure you would. Wouldn't be healthy weight loss because, I mean, there's no protein in that at all.
It's all sugar.
I love the story today. The old guy from that went to McDonald's that started losing weight. He ate at McDonald's for 100 days. Ordered what he wanted, but cut it in half, cut every meal in half. And he's lost 100 pounds in 90 days or 60 pounds. No, he's seen this 60.
100 pounds.
Is it 100 pounds?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, hang on. I got it right here. Yeah. Damn it. I don't have it as quickly as I thought I did. Hold on. I'm just bringing the show to a complete halt. Yeah. Grandpa, he lost 60 pounds eating McDonald's for 100 days straight and just cutting everything in half.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah. And again, he lost 60 pounds. What's 100 days? Just over 3 months? Mm-hmm. So by the end of the summer, you could be down 60. That's awesome.
And those are old men pounds, too.
Yeah.
They come off a lot harder than young men pounds.
But the hard thing is, you know, having the fillet of fish, cutting it in half.
Yeah, that's a killer.
No fries, or maybe half the fries too. I don't know.
I heard something today that would have, if it would have happened like it was supposed to in the beginning, I may be a Star Wars fan today. I heard that George Lucas originally hoped that Yoda would be played by a monkey wearing a mask.
Stop it.
If that would have happened, monkey in a mask, because you know I love monkeys in costumes.
Yeah.
You put a costume on a monkey, I'd trip out, especially a chimpanzee, which I know is not a monkey, it's an ape, right. They get mad when you call them monkeys. Try to eat your face off if you do that. I saw this lady one time called a chimpanzee a monkey, and he went nuts on her. Yeah. They're mean, too.
I didn't know you like monkeys in costume.
I love monkeys doing funny things. Monkeys acting like humans, I think it's so funny. Like when they're smoking.
Yeah.
You know, you see a chimpanzee take a drag off a cigarette. That's hilarious to me.
Love it.
But would Yoda not have had any lines? Is that, you know, if he's being a monkey? Well, who was in the Yoda costume? Was it a little person?
I think it was an animatronic.
Oh, it was animatronic.
Yeah,
okay, so it could have been a monkey.
That's not a real person?
No, I don't think so.
Well, what about R2D2?
That was a real person in there.
Well, how are they going to make R2D2 a real person and not Yoda?
I don't have that answer.
Because it looks like Yoda would be come closer to being a real person than R2D2.
Like the guy who did Sesame Street helped him with Yoda.
Oh, Jim Henson.
Yeah, I think so.
But can I be Yoda? I don't want to be in the robot. That sucks. Maybe Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda was a puppet.
A puppet.
Oh, so it may have been a puppet and not animatronic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoda was a puppet and not a person. The voice and puppet master work was all performed by a guy named Frank Oz.
Oh, I know Frank Oz.
Oh, yeah.
That's, you know.
Same guy that does
some of
Miss
his best
Piggy
work.
and Fozzie Bear with the Muppets.
So it's a puppeteer. Yeah. Is he considered a puppeteer?
Gotta be. I went to school with old Frank Oz. Now it's good to see he made something out of himself. He damn Yoda. You remember that kid I went to school with? He damn Yoda.
So Yoda was a puppet.
Yoda was a puppet.
And how could he be so wise?
And there's a guy
Wasn't he the wise one, Yoda?
Yeah.
And
Do or do not, there is no try.
So basically they're saying that Yoda and Miss Piggy are akin to each other.
And there is a person inside R2D2.
He was getting all the puppet groupies his whole damn life.
Alexis, would you date a puppeteer?
Yeah. It'd be creepy, but I kind of think I'd be into it.
Can the puppet join us?
Would he have to be a children's entertainer? Or could he do like adult puppet shows?
No, you can do adult puppet shows. Because I would
Of
go to a
course.
puppet show.
You would?
Yeah. At least once. And if I liked it, so it'd be cool.
Oh, well, I know Rob would go to a puppet show.
Yeah,
If,
probably.
if he's going to full length animated movies at the theater and all, then he would go to a puppet show.
God, can you imagine? Oh, we got to go to a puppet show tonight. Okay, well, I'll just hang myself. You can go. I'm gonna jump off the roof.
Yeah.
A puppet show. I mean, good Lord. God.
Yeah, like an hour and 20-minute puppet show.
Of a puppet show. I don't know that you can't. I mean, I don't see any many listings for puppet shows, but I'm sure they're out there.
Don't they usually happen like at bookstores and things like
Yeah,
that?
that's-
It's
yeah,
like
right.
it's always used in some kind of children's learning.
Yeah, you take
slash
your kids
indoctrination.
to the reading thing at Barnes & Noble or whatever, and they have a puppet show that goes along with it.
God.
No way.
They'll just die.
If they had it in IMAX, right? Made this cartoon Spider-Man, this latest movie, so good.
I mean, it's a really good story.
Was the art and all that better than any other cartoon?
So it's about different universes of Spider-Man coming together.
Yeah.
And every universe had its own individual art style, so you could keep track of who was from what. So, I mean, all of the art styles were pretty good in general. It's just a whole bunch of different ones.
Okay, but they changed each universe so you would know when the scene had changed to a different perspective.
Yes, like some of them were in black and white. Some of them were there were some live action people in there as well.
So you watched complete scenes of a movie that's animated. You watched it in black and white.
It wasn't like the character was black and white because he was from that era or that part, but he was in a color area, but he was black and white.
Oh, okay. And how long was the movie?
2 hours and 20 minutes.
One of the longest animated movies ever.
Anybody cheer?
No, but somebody did cheer when I saw the new The Boogeyman. At the end of it, a lady stood up and clapped.
At a scary movie?
scary movie.
That's weird.
Just one lady was alone clapping?
Yep. And she was at the movie by herself, too.
What a weirdo.
Who went with you to see the animated Spider-Man movie?
I went by myself.
Okay. Did you wear a backpack?
No.
No.
I only wear a backpack when I'm coming from work.
Okay. Because I mean that would have fit the whole picture in my mind. You wearing a backpack
And
that
again-
has Spider-Man on it.
Yeah, Peter Parker is not Spider-Man in this one, right?
Well, there are a bunch of different Spider-Man, and he is one of them in the movie.
But
he's
who's
not-
the main one?
The main one is Miles Morales.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about. It's hard to follow. There's multi-universes of Spider-Men.
There's
That's the
Spider-Women as well. There's some people that are just affiliated with Spider-Man.
Do they all become spider people the same way as Peter Parker did? They all have to be bitten by a radioactive spider?
Yeah, that's pretty much the genesis of their.
Okay.
All right. Why they got to be Spider-Women?
Because in that universe, it was a woman that got bit instead of a man.
Yeah, I know, but why did they feel the need to have to do that within the Spider-Man executives and creators and all?
Well, they've been doing it for 50 years. There's been Spider-Woman.
There has been. This is not just a thing where they got bullied into doing it.
Nope, they've been doing it for a long time.
From wokeness.
Spider sluts.
Yeah. Do they have other powers too? I mean, like, can they, swing from one side of the kitchen to the other while they're whipping up dinner on a web? Is that what they do?
Yeah.
They're better at spreading condiments on bread.
The powers tend to be about the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
Except Miles Morales has he can do electrical things.
Okay.
What do you
Well,
mean?
The Spider-Women
He can shock
can
people with his webs.
Oh, but the Spider-Women can do electrical things too, right? Like plug in the vacuum cleaner.
Right.
See what you're doing there.
I'm just kidding. It all sounds spectacular, and I can't wait to go.
Well, oddly enough, there is a Spider-Man called Spectacular Spider-Man, so you're right on.
Okay. Oh, good. But I'm just saying.
Don't act like he didn't know.
I think that the animated part of it is what has given me something new here. That you would go and not you, Rob, but I mean as adults, so many adults would go and spend what it takes to get into a movie nowadays, and sit there for 2 hours and 20 minutes watching an animated show. Because I kind of get it with the regular ones, with the stunts and the CGI and all of that. That's just a difference in the way, the things that people find to be entertaining now is what's, got me so curious about it. Because I'm not saying that adults shouldn't watch animated things. I watched Bugs Bunny cartoons until I was married, is when I stopped. Because it was just what was on. It was easy to watch and so forth. But I mean, I wouldn't have gone and paid what it cost to go to a movie to sit there for 2.5 hours watching a new Bugs Bunny movie or something.
You mean you weren't in line? You weren't in line for Space Jam 2?
I've never seen the first Space Jam.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
That was a big one when I was a
And even
kid.
that has real life people in it as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. It's just a difference.
It is.
Me and losers. I'm just kidding.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.